How are you guys doing? Fine, I hope. I hope you all slept well. I did. I wanted to get online this morning before I got my day started and just give my thoughts about this whole thing with the four Americans that traveled down from North Carolina. I think it was North or South Carolina. One of the women, the only one woman, three male passengers. She was going down to get a tummy tuck. It was a 24-hour drive, supposedly. So she needed some riders, some drivers. Well, unfortunately, upon arrival crossing the border from Texas into Mexico, they were ambushed, kidnapped, and pow-powed at. Um, Unfortunately, two of the Americans did not survive. Another one is in critical, and another one is at home. The two bodies that were, I guess, that passed away in the ambush, their bodies are on their way back to the United States, while the other two are currently back in the United States. I just wanted to pull up this news article so you guys can hear it for yourself. Hold on.
A bittersweet ending to the search for four Americans kidnapped in Mexico. The governor of Tamaulipas, Mexico, confirming two are dead and two are alive. A U.S. official familiar with the investigation says the group was found at what appears to be a medical clinic in the border city of Matamoros.
Ambulances and security personnel are giving medical support to the survivors.
Video of the kidnapping is troubling. You can see what investigators believe are members of a drug cartel loading the group into the back of a truck after a shooting that left one bystander dead. A source close to the investigation says the abduction is likely a case of mistaken identity. Multiple agencies will now work to find those responsible, officials said.
I've been briefed by the FBI, which is working with Mexican authorities, and senior department officials are working closely with our counterparts at the State Department.
The State Department, meanwhile, is renewing a warning for Americans considering travel to this region of Mexico.
The travel advisory for Tamaulipas State remains at level 4. Do not travel. We encourage Americans to heed that advice.
Okay, so that's what happened. And they were black. I guess supposedly they were mistaken for Haitian drug smugglers. That's what I heard on these YouTube streets. So, level 4 in that part of Mexico is considered on the same level of traveling to North Korea and Iraq. So I guess we just not checking the travel zones when we traveling as Americans around the world. So we just think that we could just travel and go anywhere the fuck we want to because we Americans. It's that I got an issue with. The fact that they didn't check. Like, a quick Google search would have been like, hey, what is the travel like going to this part of Mexico? Hey, what is the crime rate? How is tourism going to this part of Mexico? Do they have any nice bars? Do they have any good touristy stops? You would have got that travel advisement once you hit those certain types of questions when you went to Google. I know you would. I know you would. Because this isn't something that the United States just came up with don't travel to that part of Mexico. This has been in effect. The fact that they didn't check pisses me off because now 2 years are passed and there ain't nothing that you could do about it. We already seen what they doing with Shinquilla down in Mexico. You think they gonna worry about y'all? Yes, Americans. I said it. They not doing nothing with Shanquilla Robinson case. So what makes you think that they won't do anything with your case? Black Americans. We gotta be smarter. We gotta start thinking smarter. And remember what color we are. And we can't do certain things like everybody else. It just, which leads me to my next comment. Now, I'm leading myself to believe, I don't know this lady from a can of paint, but I do know the season that we are in. And this is tax return season. I know she ain't take her income tax down there and try to get a tummy tuck and end up getting powed at. Ooh. So that's what you do with your income tax, huh? Ain't you supposed to be taking the kids to the amusement park or you on the East Coast? You mean to tell me you couldn't take them to Walt Disneyland down the way? You just had to take your ass to Mexico and get a tummy tuck, huh? Ladies, love yourself. I know I may not be the person to say love yourself. Yes, okay, by the looks of it. But let me tell you, I had a baby too. So, and I wasn't a woman who it just snapped back. No, my child is 6. Okay, so that means, and I just now I'm starting to feel good about my body again. Okay, well, it's been like this for about 2 years, but 4 years. It took me 4 years since the time that she was with to get this body back. That means that I had to eat right. I had to exercise daily. I had to cut out smoking cigarettes. I had to change my diet. I had to start taking multivitamins because I'm getting to be of age. Like, I don't know. Of course, I feel sorry, empathy, love, and condolences to that whole family and the extended family because it wasn't just the woman, it was her friends as well. So condolences to them, you know. She was the only woman that was traveling. So thank the Lord above that they saved this black woman. Okay, protect black women. I I guess they did, what they could. But I hope that this is a lesson learned. Please love yourself. It is now you got to worry about not only dying on top of the table, but dying on the way to the table because you trying to get the cheaper version of the look. And really, is the look even all that? I mean, like, really, is it all that to have that BBL look? I'm telling you, it's not. It's cute, but you get a running poll of men who have been with ladies who have had BBLs. Yeah, it's fun from what I've heard. And I might do a post on that, okay? Because from what I heard, yeah, it's fun, but it don't move. It's not soft. right? You know the difference between real and fake, soft and hard, so from what I heard, natural is always better. It don't hurt to tighten, to go to the gym and do a couple sit-ups and squats to tighten it up. But is it really worth dying for? I don't think so. Because once upon a time, I say at the beginning of my journey when I really started to take exercising seriously, before I did go to, this was in town. I wasn't gonna take my ass. I wasn't flying nowhere, okay? I was gonna go right on down here and a cosmetic, and they was gonna charge me, I think it was 7,100 for the mommy makeover. That's what they called it. $7,100 for a mommy makeover. And I was gonna go to the bank and take me out a loan. For real shit. Ask my mama. I was gonna go to the bank. I had the little consultation and they marked up my skin and I made the appointment. Went to the bank and was gonna take out the loan and all of that. I was like so nervous and excited. Like, I have appendicitis. So my surgery that I felt like I was getting, I have an old appendicitis scar when I was 7. I had surgery and it's just been there. Like, appendicitis scars from the early 90s is not the same from if you get an appendix, and you have to go in surgery today. Meaning that my appendicitis scar is about half of my stomach. So yeah, my cosmetic surgery was really, in fact, indeed, I felt needed. But I prayed about it. I'm like 7,100. I don't know if I want to, spend that to, look good. Like when I could just go to the gym. I think I was 100, and at the time I was 167. That was my highest. I was 167 pounds. And, this was at the beginning of my weight loss journey. And I just was like, well, obviously I ended up not getting it. 2 years later, I'm down to, well, last summer, I overshot my goal. See? That's all I did. I was just walking. And I'm serious. That shit worked. Walking. I had stopped eating bread. Excuse me. I had stopped eating bread for like 3 months. And then I totally stopped eating pork. So I don't eat pork at all. Last summer. But I went back to eating bread. I need cinnamon rolls. So, long story short is it took me 2 years, but I'm I went down to 125 pounds last year. Now I'm back up to 135, which is more my ideal weight. And it took me 2 years, but hey, greatness takes time, and wasn't no life or death. I didn't have to go in debt. I'm healthier. That's what I'm trying to get at. That getting these types of surgeries isn't all of that, because you're still going to be unhealthy. You still going to have those fat cells. I think I was watching, oh, I don't know who it was, but it was another YouTuber, and had the BBL. Maybe it was Gossip Girl or something, XOXO, and she was just talking about, and she, so I think, I forgot who it was. Anyways, they did and she did a little story, and one of the celebrities, from the mukbang shows. Okay, yeah. From the mukbang shows, had did a BBL surgery, and the lady said that all the weight is going to her arms now. Like you just because you taking the fat off those cells, the cells which the doctor cannot do anything about. Okay, you have to, by exercising, dieting. Those fat cells went to a different part of her body. So now, instead of her round midsection, her arms are getting big as fuck. It ain't worth it. I'm telling you, y'all need to start doing more research in these BBLs, in the areas, and the doctors, and the procedures, and your own bodies. Like, dang, how do you know your own body is able to undergo some type of major surgery like that just for a cosmetic, just to look good? For who? I'm just starting to think that many people in the as far as that goes, y'all care more about y'all looks than about stuff that matters. Like actual things, shit that matters. Because dying, 4 people died for this lady to get a tummy. Okay, excuse me. 2 people died. 1 person in critical, and another lady probably have traumatic shit for the rest of her life. PTSD. All for a fucking tummy tuck. It's not worth it. I'm sorry. I don't care. 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 It's not worth it. Get y'all fat asses on the fucking treadmill. Yes, I said it. Get the fuck on the treadmill. Get up early. Do some squats. Challenge yourself. Watch some you on YouTube all day anyway. Watch some exercise videos. Don't just watch them. Actually do them. Because it's not worth it. This is not worth it. Now, it's not worth it. And, I feel sorry and condolences to that family. And I hope she get treatment, not just the physical, but the mental as well. Because she's going to need it. In the meantime, y'all have to let me know what y'all think about this. Like, if y'all was to get cosmetic surgery, is this the story that is turning you, like, would you still consider the cosmetic surgery? Or would you just like, it's just too many things about this cosmetic surgery that's not looking good? Even like Dr. Miami himself said once upon a time that it's just becoming too popular. Before it used to be a thing, of health. If you have a deviated septum or something, you might get a nose job or something like that. But now, or, if you have that lisp lip or something, you might get cosmetic surgery to fix that lisp lip. But now it's just, oh, I want a fat ass. Girl, shit, me too. I'm taking these macaroon though and doing me squats every day. My shit gonna be natural. Ain't nobody gonna be able to say your shit is hard. And you know what? I'm not even gonna go there because I seen the video and the girl was flipping her ass. Like actually, she had the little implant in her butt and she could flip it. That's gross. But hey, if you like it, I love it. I'm gonna keep on going to the gym. As for me. In the meantime, I want to know what y'all think about this. Like, would y'all still consider cosmetic surgery? Or is it something that you're like, nah, we gonna go to the gym now? Let me know what you think. Put it down in the comments. I'm about to get myself up and get it together for the morning. In the meantime, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit that button at the bottom of the screen for the notifications. And leave some kisses in my comments and my Cash App. And let me know what you think.